Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's your boy Versatile the Wild Child. This is tonight's episode of Ranting and Raving. I've been back from Cali and Vegas for approximately a week and a half now, and I don't even know where to begin at the amazing, beautiful, introspectively deep journey I just had. This will be the first episode from my return. So briefly, I'm just going to give you a rundown of what had happened and the experiences that I endured during that journey. Little did we know that in California, where every show, with the exception of San Jose, was packed over capacity to see me. There were a lot of artists we met, and every single artist that I came across in California was amazing. So for each of you who are watching this, just know it's all love, baby. It's all love. I appreciate your presence, your contribution to my craft, to my talent, to my skill, to my life. It was a blessing to meet every one of you. Shout out to DBBS Entertainment, Jess J. Jones, and Jay Ali for the adventure and for maintaining their end of the agreement, the contract that we agreed upon, from me winning the 6th annual Get Money Stop Hating Tour contest in Atlanta, Georgia at the Atlanta Atrium. I guess my favorite city of all, I'd say Sacramento. The first stop we made was amazing. It was beautiful. There was so much love out there. That's where I came up with the saying that's, oh, so you know this, by the way, it's trademarked now. But the saying, all love, that's me. So when people are saying that to you, it came from me. And I have to say that because I'm back in Georgia now, and people like to steal your ideas here and run off with them like they did it. It's been a blessing on so many levels. One second, I know we're recording, but just give me a second. Yes, dear. Hey, baby. What's up? Oh, shit. I love you, too. I'm in the middle of ranting and raving right now. I love you, and I'll call you back shortly.
Okay.
All right. Bye, baby. Love you, too. Bye. Today's my 1-year anniversary with Physique the Blessed. I don't know where to really, begin telling you all about the way God just touched my heart out there. I mean, I feel like I went to Mecca and came back, and I'm not happy here. I lost 2 more family members, Andrew Ghost Parker and Susie Soto. We won't get into details of why these people are no longer affiliated in any shape, form, or fashion with the Wild Wolf Pack and myself. But we'll just say that before I left, God told me that the family was going to get smaller, and he told me that only some people are truly made for this journey, and those who are made for it are here. Those who are not are gone. So tonight is not going to be a random topic. Tonight I'm going to discuss something that I think everyone needs to hear my opinion on. Not that my opinion makes a fuck or matters or should influence anything you do in your life to make you happy. But because people tend to like to hear my opinions, I like to give it. So tonight's episode is about opinions. I haven't smoked a cigarette in at least 30 days. I've been on the vape pen. Anyways, I find it almost comical how people tend to think their opinion matters. For instance, I have 3 wives, 1 legal, 2 spiritual wives, for you who are not understanding of why I call them my wives. I don't think a piece of paper entails marriage. I don't think a piece of paper makes you married. If you look at our society today, it's evident that marriage is not a sheet of paper, because tons of people get married and within a 6-month time frame are divorced. That's statistics. Even more so, remain in this union, this holy union of matrimony, and do not commit themselves to it in a spiritual fashion. Last night, one of my old acquaintances made a comment on one of my wife's page in regards to, he said that his opinion was that he was fine with polyamory, which is a acceptable version of polygamy, as long as the women had the right to step outside of the marriage like the man does. So for everybody that's curious about how my relationship works, it's not your business. Plain and simple. What I eat doesn't cause you to defecate. Therefore, you should not be concerned about the intricacies of my personal relationships with my wives, my brothers, my family, whether or not I'm getting signed in April. These things are not relevant to your life. They're relevant to mine. The only thing that you should be concerned about is, if you care about me in the least, is, am I happy? And the answer is no. I'm joyful. Happiness is fleeting, momentary, and easily controlled. You can bust a nut and be happy. You can smoke a blunt and be happy. I'm joyful. I'm content. Regardless of what I go through, whether it's complicated issues or relative ease, I'm content with where my life is headed, where I'm at. But back to the topic of opinions. My opinions are mine. Whether they matter to you or not depends on how you feel about my opinions. But let me be the first one to say that I'm a normal person. I may have extraordinary gifts. I may have an extraordinary lifestyle. But I eat, sleep, fart, piss, and shit just like you. I'm no better, no less, no greater than any other human being on the face of this earth. My purpose and goal behind my music and my lifestyle and my movement is all love. Love is truth. So if you want me to break down what my purpose in life is, it is to be a representation of truth at all times, regardless of the consequences. Now, I've lost a lot of, quote, friends, unquote, over the last 2 years during my rise to success because of my honesty. I've had people who have been in my organization and who have quit or walked away or been fired for treachery, backstabbing, deceit. But at the root of all that, it was because they couldn't be real. I don't care if you like to stick your finger in your ass and blow fart bubbles in the bathtub at night. That's some weird shit. But if that's who you are, it's who you are, and I'm fine with who you are. What I'm not fine with and what is unacceptable to me, what I will not accept in my life is fake shit. That's my choice. I've been backstabbed and fucked over so much in the last year and a half by people who would look me dead in my eyes and tell me they love me. And because I would look them back and say, you're saying that, but your actions aren't, they would get angry. Jermaine Barnett is no longer a part of this organization. Told my wife that he didn't owe me shit. And no, he didn't. I didn't show him love and bring him into this group and put him on tracks because he owed me a damn thing. I did it because I loved him as my brother. But he saw fit to belittle me and speak ill of me behind my back for no reason whatsoever. He's one of many. But I'm going to wrap this up and keep it real simple because it's not a really big topic to really get deep into. It's just me saying how I feel about your opinion. And for those who think your opinion matter, let me tell you, it doesn't. I don't give a fuck about what you think about me, what you feel about me. None of that shit matters to me. The only concerns I have are making music that I can respect and appreciate, and I feel is going to be an attribute to our society, not a detriment. Taking care of the women who love me and look at me as their leader and their head, and loving them in truth and guiding them properly. Taking care of my sons, making sure they're fed, they have everything they need and want. And making sure that my pack is successful in doing the things they had dreamed they would have the opportunity to do. We're about to have those things come into fruition in reality. You don't have to ask me why, because I'm not going to tell you. One of the new songs I'm about to release is called You Never Let Your Left Hand Know What the Right One's Doing. And the purpose behind this song is, normally when you're climbing up that ladder of success and there's proof and evidence of it, people are going to either A, flock to you, or B, do everything in their power to destroy you and pull you down. And we're about to make another step on that ladder here soon. But my point is this. What goes on in my home with my wives and my brothers and sisters should not affect you in any shape, form, or fashion. If you want to have a better way to readily recognize a hater, look at the person who's got something bad to say about me, or who has an opinion that's not positive.
It's a lot of those.
It's a lot of those. Because I ain't doing nothing to nobody. I'm not hurting anybody. In fact, everything that I do and the intent and motivation behind everything I do is to heal and to love and to help people. What a lot of people don't realize and don't know is that my marital situation, my legal wife asked me to marry her. I was not for marriage. I married her because she said it would make her happy. And I did that. The situation with my second wife, she asked me to be in a relationship with her. I didn't ask for that. And she had discussed that with my legal wife, and they agreed that I could. That's where that came from. And my third wife asked me to be in a relationship with her. She discussed that with my legal wife and my second wife. They agreed that that was a productive, positive thing to do. So for all you people who are running around making judgments on me because I have 3 wives, fuck you. In a very nice, loving way. Because you're closed-minded and I have no space for you in my life. I teach open-mindedness. I'm a representation of love and truth and acceptance. That's what I stand for. That's what I live for. That's what my drive and motivation is. If you can't accept that, remove yourself from my life. Don't be on my Facebook and on my Twitter and on my Instagram liking my posts and then talking crap about me. It's just not real. Even if I don't like you, I don't hate you. I don't have space in my heart for such things. I don't have time to hate you. But I will say this, your opinion, I'm not asking for it. I don't need it, don't care. Whether you support me or not, your opinion is irrelevant to what I do in my life. Now, if you're supportive of us, we thank you. Because without the fans and without the people who appreciate what we stand for and represent, all love, we wouldn't even be here. So for every person who watches my videos, and there's a lot of you, thank you from the deepest parts of my heart. Thank you. Thank you for being understanding and being appreciative of truth. Because there are a lot of people who don't want to hear it. There are a lot of people who do not appreciate our contribution to the hip-hop industry, to our community, to our nation, to our state. And we were not even aware of the impact that we have nationwide until you're walking down Hollywood Avenue and people are saying, "What's up, Versatile?" And I've never met these people in my life. And that's powerful. That's amazing. It's blessings. God has blessed me tremendously. For anyone that's a Christian that thinks that I'm living contrary to the doctrine, you might want to do some research, okay? Because of most of what I practice, most of what I preach, most of what I teach is biblical. Comes from the Bible, comes from the Quran. Unfortunately, I'm just not closed-minded or ignorant enough to believe that that book in its entirety is accurate or complete. But I'm going to take a quote out of the Bible. I don't know the similar quote in the Quran offhand, but I know there is one. But in the Bible it says, judge not lest ye be judged. For in the measure you judge, you also will be judged. That's why I don't judge anyone. Now, an observation is different from a judgment. If you're stupid and you're acting stupid and I call you stupid, I'm not judging you. I'm observing your actions and I'm telling you what I see. But I don't even offer such things unless you ask for them. I'm not going to step onto your wall or into your life and just start making observations on you because I don't give a fuck. What you do don't make me shit. It's not my business. If you want to work with us, you got to be an honest person. You got to be a real person. I don't care what type of problems you have. We can work on that because the purpose behind what we do in the Wild Wolfpack organization is spiritual growth. We're here to be better people. I grow every day. I learn from my brother Ryan and from T-Lore and from my wives. And hell, I learn from my kids. They teach me patience for real. But what I'm not here to do is I'm not here to give a fuck about your opinion. I'm not here to care what you think of me. A lot of people are inconsiderate of my status and of my time. I'm a busy person. I talk to well over 200 people on Facebook daily. Fans who ask questions, who want to know. And I make it my business to appeal to them in a real, respectable, truthful way. I know there are several people on Facebook who in the last couple of days can say that I've popped up on their wall and said something randomly positive, hoping that it would inspire them to look at life differently. This is Orion Taylor. He hasn't been in any of our episodes yet, so he's here now. I'm going to let him take the floor for a minute.
Appreciate it. Good rant, my man. I just want to talk about the pack and going based off of what he just said. This was created a little over 2 years ago now because of the situations that Versatile has dealt with outside the walls of his home, the people on this earth, and the negativity that bring people down in everyday life. Inside these walls of our homes, my home versus home, we're comfortable. We feel safe. We don't feel like we're being infiltrated. And we did this for a reason because outside these walls, there's folks that want to try to bring us down, or they want to try to downplay the success that we've had and all the accomplishments that we've made because we've done a lot. And we work hard for what we do, and we love in truth. And every moment that we're out there, we know people are watching us, and we don't slip up. We don't ever lie to you. We don't want to make you feel good. But if we're going to tell you the truth and it's brutally honest and it's, you know, not necessarily pleasant, you know, we still at the same time don't want to make it damn hurtful negative. We just want to tell you exactly how we feel, and you can expect that from us no matter where we go. Through our music especially. Personally, I don't curse or use any negative slander in my music because I know kids are listening and that's not what they need to hear. I try to give them some kind of positive perspective because I know some kid is going to relate to where I've been and the footsteps that I've taken.
Now, on a side note, the Wild Wolfpack, who this is the beta, second in command of our organization, the Wild Wolfpack was built to educate, inspire, mentor, and uplift the youth. My name is Versatile the Wild Child. I'm here for it all. Some of my lyrics are not appealing to kids, nor would I let my own kids hear them. But they're not for children. They're for adults. So with that being said, I have a little bit of credibility and a little bit of acknowledgement I want to do real quick. First, much love to Darlene Myers, who is officially our Chief Executive Officer of our Pennsylvania chapter.
Mama Wolf.
Mama Wolf.
We love you.
Major shout out to Joshua Rivera, who is going to be our Chief Executive Officer of our California chapter.
Cal love.
I quit smoking, y'all. I haven't had a cigarette in roughly 30 days. I think I said that earlier. And And it's because of this vape pen. And I met a girl named Jessica Bennett, a guy named Seth, and another guy named Logan. They work at Victoria's Vapors, which is off Old Ellsbridge Road. I highly, highly encourage you, if you're smoking cigarettes, to go there and talk to Jessica Bennett or talk to Seth or talk to Logan and get you some vapor in your life. Quit smoking. Shit's terrible. It's disgusting. It stinks. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. And now I can't stand the smell of cigarettes. I refuse to smoke them. Nothing has ever influenced that in me. So I'm encouraging everyone to go visit Jessica and Seth at Victoria's Vapors. This episode sponsorship is from Matt McClure, aka McClure Entertainment Group, who I was signed with last year. Thank you, Matt, for sponsoring the next 8 episodes of our TV show. If you want to know how to sponsor us, call me, inbox me on Facebook, inbox me on Twitter. I'm not giving out my number anymore. I have a business phone. I will give that number out at the end of this video for anyone that wants to contact me about sponsorship. I'll give you a price on how we can incorporate your logo, your business into this television show, this online television show. But at the end of the day, my name is Versatile the Wild Child. I'm happy with being me, and I hope you're happy with being you. I encourage everyone to love and truth. That's my motto. It's not just a motto, it's a lifestyle. Trust me, it comes with some benefits, and it comes with some downfalls. People ain't gonna love you when you're walking in truth. So don't expect it to be an easy ride. But have a beautiful evening. I encourage everyone to just do something positive today. Say some truth to somebody. Tell somebody you love them. And then show them you love them. Don't just tell them. Show them with your actions. You know what you can do. You can check me out on Facebook. Check me out on Vivo. Check me out on YouTube. Check me out on Twitter. Check me out on Instagram. Check me out on DatPiff. Go to www.versatilethewildchild.com. Go to www.thewildwolfpack.com. Check me out on Instagram. Check me out on mymixer.com. Check me out on SoundCloud. Check me out. Google me. Come listen to what we're talking about. Come be a part of the movement. All love.
All love.
For certain. Some people talk about it. Some people do it. We do it. Hey. We had a dream, someday we would make it, and this rap game would change it, and take hate and let love replace it. We had a dream, it's not a dream, but this shit's reality, no. It's not a dream, Wild Wolfpack, we made it, and we done let the birds out the cages. You need to get on board and start hating.